batch 133, agitated beer, the IPA. We're gonna keg it today. It's been 14 days, someplace in there. We'll drain out the sanitizer. It's a no-rinse sanitizer, Star San. We use it all the time. I reuse it and reuse it and reuse it. I just check the pH to make sure she's still good to go. And then we go for it. Thought I would have had a haircut today, but I couldn't decide which one. So, I know I covered it up, I still need it. Excuse me. Go fishing in here and get my hose out. Get her in the keg. I don't do a closed transfer. I don't have the setup for that, but I might do it someday if I buy another fermenter. Get our hose on here. All this was sanitized once. There's my bottle. Caught that live. Not live, but get my hose in here. Make sure it's at the bottom, that I'm not going to be splashing the beer. And you take your bubbler out so you don't end up with a back suck. Get out of there. And we open the valve. Make sure we're down at the bottom, like I said. We open the valve. And off with the agitated. The agitated IPA beer. I'm over here. Agitated IPA beer brew is on her way. What do I do? Shut it off again? Here we go. She's full flow. Either that or I shut it off. Nah, she's rolling. So we gave a sample taste of this. It came out at 10.14, down from 10.52, which would put it at 4 point some percent. A nice low IPA here. And we're hoping we hit it with the hops we did. Boy, we used 19 ounces, 13 of our own, and 6 of different varieties. So we'll just record this live like this and let it go until we're ready to take her in. As she fills up, probably expect one of those snake of lovelinesses as the sanitizer comes out. I think the camera's crooked. Either that or I'm crooked. Doesn't matter. The wife's behind the scenes. She's holding up the cue cards. Why can't I scream? What's the difference? I can cut it out. That's what editing's for. Okay, and now I'm supposed to say, how long is this beer going to take to sit in the keg? It's going to sit in the keg under CO2 for approximately, I don't know, depends how thirsty. I'm looking over there like the camera, I gotta read the cue cards. My acting voice. So back on the camera. I have to let it sit in the keg. Maybe I'll put it under high pressure and drink it tonight. I can shake it and rattle and roll it, have it ready in a day. But I like to slow carbonate it, so at least a week. I'm thinking maybe, maybe not. By the time this video is up, it could be gone. That's how I roll. It's taking forever. Is this open or closed? It was open, I think. Taking forever. Trying to look at my pail. I can't see through it. The keg is filling. Got a nice layer of foam coming up. I normally just cut this, and who wants to watch something like this? This is insanity. I'm gonna make sure I don't have stuff laying out here that's against my religion or something. So what we plan on doing It tastes really good as it was, but I wanted to do a grapefruit IPA. And what we have here is Brewer's Best Grapefruit Extract, it's called. Like I say, I'm not going to cut away from this. We'll just do this live. And everybody out there wants to watch it, makes a difference. They learn how to brew beer different ways and this and that. Directions. Start by adding 1 ounce a gallon. And sample. I can't do that. Continue adding. I got to get this in now, actually. I'm forgetting. So in it goes. In it goes. I'm going with the whole thing. Why wouldn't I? The grapefruit juice is in. And she's stirring up, not adding air or nothing. And she's still going. I can't tell how much beer is left in the keg. I really don't want to tilt it, but I probably will. A little bit tilted. Why wouldn't I? We're getting near the end. We did not get a full keg this time. But we're going to push it. We're going to push it. And she's going to run clear. It's got a nice hazy color to it. When we were in the sample glass, you can actually call it a hazy IPA because she was hazy. With all those hops in there. We'll see how it turns out when we go for a sample. And post that sample, but I'm looking at a keg right now and it looks like a creamsicle. Keep it going, keep filling for me. Right up to that here. Almost considered a full keg. 1 inch. 1 inch for being considered a full keg. You stay an inch below your CO2 inlets. We're picking up a little trub, which I don't mind, that'll settle out. I'm going to give this a little tilt. Getting our fair share of beer here. A little yeast coming in, and we're going to call it right there. That's a full keg. Disconnect our line. We hand this over to the wife who's off camera. She takes it in and gives a little rinse as I get the rest of the things ready here. Oh, I was waiting for that to happen. She's camera breaking, you see that? So yeah, just give it a rinse and I'm going to be right in behind you. Yes, you can open it for me and then you can close it right behind me. I appreciate that. So I got to shut the camera and we're going to go in the house and put this in the kegerator under CO2.